So you're cooking ham for the holidays.
I used to make that same old boring spiral cut ham in the oven with the glaze until my buddy Greg showed me how to smoke a ham on the Weber kettle. What are the ways we're going to add flavor to this spiral cut ham?
There's going to be a couple of ways we're going to show you how to add flavor to the spiral cut ham today. One's going to be the rub. Now we're using a Memphis style rub, Bluff City Rub, baby. I love it.
Once we get that rub layered on the spiral cut ham, we're going to hit with a little cherry smoke.
Fruit wood goes good with pork. And then we're going to finish it off with a 2-part glaze that we're going to show you at the end of this video. It's going to be phenomenal. Roll the intro.
Hanging out with your friends while your family's inside cooking that plain old boring honey spiced ham glaze. Who wants that? The first thing to getting a quality smoked spiral cut ham is to pick a good cut at the grocery store. Then once you get it home, unwrap it, get it in a nice aluminum foil. We always want to pat our meat dry before we get started. This is one of our favorite tips.
All right, so Joe has patted her spiral cut ham dry. And what we're going to do before we throw this on the smoker is we're going to get it seasoned up. Now, one of the keys to helping this rub penetrate is it being a spiral cut ham. We're going to go to town on it. Now, John, I know what you're going to say. It's a big piece of meat, so it can handle all this rub that I'm putting on here. This is our basic Bluff City barbecue rub. You can find this in the description below. It's going to make a nice color when it comes off the grill.
Greg, you can really see the way that meat spreads apart and really lets all that flavor.
Don't be afraid to spread some of these open. Let that rub down there. I'll make sure I get a little seasoning in the pan for the bottom of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn this like open face side down, so we let the skin side of the ham be turned face up. It's one of the keys to cooking a good ham. All right, so we preheated our grill here. We're smoking on a Weber kettle today. We're preheating it to about a temperature of 275. And we're looking for a really, really thin, consistent smoke of cherry wood. And I think the cherry kind of complements the pork. We're going to go ahead and put our ham on our grill. We're going to smoke it for about 2 hours. Come back and check it and see what it looks like. Should have a really good color on it. We want to make sure we put it opposite the heat.
How do we have this grill set up, Greg?
Well, we got this grill set up for an indirect cook. Got a couple of bricks here wrapped in aluminum foil that we made as a divider to separate our coals from the side that we don't want heat on. Got our fruit wood right there on top, nice and charred. We're going to show you how to add another layer of flavor to your smoked ham for the holiday season. Now we're doing this Bluff City Grub style, so we have to have a little bit of barbecue sauce for our glaze. So we got 1 part barbecue sauce, and you can use your favorite barbecue sauce. We got 1 part pepper jelly. Yeah, we're using pepper jelly for a little bit of spice. 1 part each. We'll put that on the stove. We'll simmer that for a little bit. Let it heat up. Those flavors melt. Be ready for our smoked ham after it smokes for a couple of hours on our Weber kettle. So we were rolling for about 45 minutes on this ham. Let's go ahead and check it, see what it looks like. Yeah, color. The color's getting really good. We're gonna go ahead and do a Bluff City Grub style. You know we have to add multiple layers of flavor. So we're gonna hit it in the middle of this cook. I know we said we were rolling for 2 hours, but I couldn't help myself. I got us a little basting brush. We're gonna pull some of these juices up out of the bottom here, just at the top of it, because we like basting in the layers of flavor that we've already added. All right, after we're done basting it and adding another layer of flavor, we want this thing to cook evenly. We want it to heat up evenly. Remember, this ham is already cooked. We're just reheating it and adding layers of flavor. So we're gonna rotate this guy to make sure it reheats evenly, just like that. Boom, let's put our lid back on and let it roll, baby. All right, so our spiral ham has been rolling for about 3 hours now, three and a half. And we're approximately around 145 to 150. That's where you want to be at when you're reheating the ham. Remember, this has already been smoked and cured once, and we're just double smoking it. So we're bringing a little extra layer of smoke flavor onto the spiral ham. Let's go ahead and glaze this guy up. It's got a really good color on it. Now we have our 2-part sauce, a little barbecue and a little pepper jelly. I'm just gonna give it a nice glaze right here on top of it. I think the cherry does a really good job at adding some decent color in here. If you go with a heavier wood like hickory or mesquite, I think it'll come out way too dark. And you'll probably have some bitter smoke flavor on it. But with that cherry, it adds a light, delicate smoke on top of it, and it gives it a really nice color. Put the lid back on, let that glaze set for about 20 minutes. Be good to go. All right, it has been about 20 minutes. This glaze is nice and set. We're gonna go ahead and get it off, let it rest up before we slice it.
What a beautiful ham, Greg.
We've got our ham off the smoker and it looks delicious. Another holiday success here from Bluff City Grub. We took our ham that's already been smoked, we smoked it again, but first we rubbed it in a little Bluff City Rub. We smoked it and we glazed it. A lot of layers of flavor from Bluff City Grub. Slice this bad boy up. Delicious. Thanks for watching.